Toronto isn't widely known as a capital of romance, but there are some great places to visit with your loved one. The city has some particularly beautiful places, from historical districts to parks, and of course the downtown skyline, which glitters with lights in the evenings. While the almost countless ice skating rinks around the city in the winter give ample opportunity for enjoying each other's company, the summer offers more variety. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 best things to do for couples in Toronto. And just wait till you see what's at number 3, something you may not even have thought of, so make sure you watch till the end. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more awesome travel guides, and make sure to hit the notification bell so that you know when we publish a new video. So now, let's cut to the chase. At 10, play mini-golf at Putting Edge, glow-in-the-dark golf course. Putting Edge takes the relatively mundane activity of mini-golf and spices it up a little by putting the course in a dark room with obstacles and walls lit up with glow-in-the-dark paint. It makes it, well, a bit more fun and quite a bit more challenging since it becomes difficult to judge slopes and angles. There are several putting edges around the outskirts of Toronto, with the Vaughan one being the closest to the city centre. It has an 18-hole course, of course, with ocean, jungle and astronomical themes. There's also a gaming arcade you can play in afterwards. Entry costs around $12 each. At 9, rooftop bars. Drink in the view. When the sun is shining, Torontonians like to be out enjoying it. There's a good number of rooftop bars that allow them, and you, to do just that. Perhaps one of the best views is available from the Thompson Hotel's poolside bar, but they do demand smart evening wear. The porch on Adelaide Street West is a lot more casual and still gives a great view of the CN Tower with a large covered area. The Sky Yard at the Drake Hotel is open all year round, whatever the weather. Next up, at 8, Toronto Harbour Dinner Cruise. There are plenty of great restaurants in Toronto, but there aren't many which can offer as good a view of the downtown skyline. A harbour dinner cruise gives you a unique angle of the harbourfront area with iconic sites like the CN Tower, Rogers Centre and Gibraltar Point Lighthouse. Naturally, you'll also get a first-class buffet-style meal with vegetarian and vegan options available. After your meal, you can dance to the tunes from the DJ or just enjoy the view with your loved one. At 7, Chester Hill Lookout, one of Toronto's most romantic viewpoints. The Chester Hill Lookout is in a slightly odd location, being at the end of a residential street in the Plater Estates area to the northeast of Old Toronto. However, the quiet cul-de-sac offers one of the best free views of the city skyline around. Looking out across the Don River and the surrounding parkland, you'll see striking Bloor Viaduct in the foreground, with the CN Tower standing tall behind it. No other view layers Toronto's natural, industrial and commercial scenery in such a way. It's especially romantic in the evenings when the skyline is lit up by the city lights. And now at 6, Twilight helicopter flight for 2. Watch the sunset from 2,000 feet. If you think the view from CN Tower is impressive, try jumping in a helicopter and hovering over Toronto at about 50 metres further up. Toronto Helitours offers that opportunity, with flights just for 2, and the experienced pilot of course, taking you over Exhibition Place, High Park, the city centre and the lights of the harbourfront area, with the dying rays of the sun glittering off Lake Ontario. Daytime flights are available, but the sunset version has a special, romantic something that even the complimentary gift basket can't match. At 5, watch the sunset from CN Tower. Enjoy dinner with a view at the 360 restaurant. CN Tower is undoubtedly the most iconic structure on the Toronto skyline, and at 553.3 metres is among the tallest freestanding structures in the world. Glass-fronted elevators carry you up 346 metres to the lookout level, the main observation deck, with views out right across the city and the nearby Lake Ontario. There is even a section with a glass floor, so the views also go straight down too. No thanks. It's undoubtedly the best place to enjoy the sunset, but you can make it even more romantic by booking a table at the revolving 360 restaurant. And now at 4, Buy something sweet at SOMA Chocolatemaker. Flowers and chocolates are staples of romance, and while SOMA doesn't do flowers, they've got the chocolates down, well, to a fine art. Their Distillery District shop is the original and arguably best, combining the charming atmosphere of the area with genuinely homemade sweets. They actually roast and winnow the cacao beans on site before refining the chocolate to make outstanding gelato, cookies, drinking chocolate, and delightful truffles. If you've got a sweet tooth, you'll certainly appreciate the rich chocolatey smell which hits you right at the door. And now at 3, have a picnic in Trinity Bellwoods Park. Among the many parks in Toronto, Trinity Bellwoods Park is probably most popular for a romantic picnic. There are some nice wooded areas, tennis and volleyball courts, a playground for children, and a farmer's market on Tuesdays during summer. In winter, there's an outdoor skating rink. You can get to the park using the streetcar, as the Queen Street West at Strachan Avenue stop is right by the entrance. The area around Trinity Bellwoods Park has a great choice of shops, cafes and restaurants. At 2, walk back in time in Casa Loma. Despite being built between 1911 and 1914, Casa Loma has the look of an 18th century Gothic revival castle. It was originally an ostentatious show of wealth, created by the man who built the first hydroelectric plant on the Niagara River. It's now a museum, landmark and popular venue for wedding ceremonies, thanks to its beautiful 5-acre gardens, which are open from May to the end of October. Self-guided audio tours of the 98-room castle and its grounds are available in several languages. Entry costs around $30 for adults and $20 for kids. And finally, at number 1, morning bike tour of Toronto Islands. The Toronto Islands offer great views of the Toronto skyline, as well as an escape from the city without having to travel far from it. Mostly undeveloped, there's plenty of parkland and beaches to explore, and you can also check out landmarks like the Gibraltar Point Lighthouse and the Royal Canadian Yacht Club. Several of the islands are car-free zones, so riding a bike is the only way to get around and enjoy the scenery. Companies like Toronto Bicycle Tours provide bikes and guides to help you get the most out of your trip. And there you have the 10 best things to do for couples in Toronto. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fantastic travel guides. Check out more videos on Canada in our Canada Travel Guide playlist. That's all for now. Until next time.